With a new season brings hope. Hope is a good thing. Maybe the best of things. And no good thing ever dies. Redemption. Redemption for how last season ended. So there's unfinished business. And that is the motto of the 2019 West Branch Football Bears. Every player who's ever put on this uniform is part of a family. They're part of a lineage. As Larry Wall, West Branch graduate in the 1960s, called it, the long red line. Where's this team gonna fall on the line? We're gonna find out.
Well, good Friday night. Welcome into West Liberty for week number 1 of the 2019 Iowa high school football season. It has been, about 9.5 months since we last saw a West Branch football game. The Bears come back, get ready to get things underway here with their game against their neighbors to the south in West Liberty and longtime rivals. We are looking forward to the start of another exciting season.
Go, excited, 110%, everything you got, all right? Everything you got, every play. This game, man, we're just preparing for this game, all right? Tonight, we're going to show them what we can do, all right? Hey, let's get it popping. Get it, all up!
Wins left, now motion, Goodale gives a trips look to the left side of the formation. Sprint out near side is Gavin, steps up in the pocket under pressure, now throws on the run. A little high, but it goes up and grabs it. That was Federlin. Comes motion to the near side. There's the handoff, and Peterson, it's the first to greet him there. A little bit of a bad snap. He bobbles it, goes to the left side, stood up, and he's going to get thrown back. Flugie, that was a great push that time right down there by that Bears defense. Gives a trips look. Gavin's quarterback keeper the whole way to the right. Waits for a block. Good patience right there. Squirts through the hole, across the 45, midfield. And we'll see where they spot him down into West Liberty territory. Kilberg 21 left to right. Bad snap. Penalty flag comes in. And Hunger's going to wrestle Dangler bound back at the 30-yard line. A loss of 5. We'll see. Now half the line moves, half the line doesn't. There's a pass tipped up, and Tanner picks it off at the 30. He's down the far sideline, 20, 15, 10-5. The Bears defense is the first one to crack the scoreboard. A 30-yard interception return for Tanner Lukovsky. There's the snap back to Esmoil. Goodale fields that one at the 32. And how about save the roll? You get a nice return across midfield. First time inside the red zone this season for the Bears. Sprint out left for Gavin. Turns. He's got a man wide open, but he's going to get hit. No, he's going to get past him and then keeps his feet. Comes back near side, tripped up as he gets inside the 10. Gavin, straight drop back to pass. Pump fakes, nothing there. Under pressure from the backside, now throws into the end zone. Tanner bobbles and comes up with the ball for the West Branch touchdown.
Number one, good job by Gavin Hirschman keeping his eyes open downfield.
Same look, just the other way. Now Gavin under pressure, tucks it under. Now he's got a lot of running room. 40, 45 midfield, looks for a block, cuts it to the outside, gets a block from Trey. 35, run out of bounds inside the West Liberty 35 at the 33-yard line. A huge run. First down Bears with 1:41 to go before halftime. Play action, and there is Dangler, and he's going to get swarmed. You get Hartz and Peterson. Who's the third one up off the pile? I think Bowie. All three of your linemen drop him back inside the 20, a loss of 4. Dangler, quarterback keeper the whole way again. That time Federline did a good job. Slowed him up right at the line of scrimmage for no gain. Down motions from right to left. Play action. Dangler rolls to his right. Hauser forces him underneath. And a great play by Dakota to wrestle down Simon. He almost lost him there. That shows the power that Simon has. Goodale motions out of the backfield to the left. They're looking, going deep for Trey. Gavin with the ball up there. Trey goes up, bobbles. What's the call? They're going to say catch for Trey Eagle out to the 45-yard line. Holy cow. That was a jump ball to spot him down at the 44, a gain of 31 on the play. First down at the 44-yard line. 7:40 and counting, third quarter. West Liberty showing blitz. There is the handoff. Tanner left side breaks an arm tackle, keeps his feet, cuts it near side, stiff arm. 45 ripped down at the 39 of West Liberty. That'll be another gain of 17 on the play. Tanner with a spiraling line drive kick, hits the 15, rolls sideways, and it will be down inside the 5-yard line, just like you called 20 at the 4. There is the play action. Dingler under pressure, and he's going to get drilled. Bowie forced him underneath. Cameron Hauser finishes him off back at the 30-yard line. In double tight, one back look. Stretch play comes near side. It's not 62, it's 54. Dalen Peterson with a huge hit in the backfield. Back to the 34-yard line, a loss of 6 on the play. Hands to Tanner, off tackle right side, comes up.
He shoved that guy.
Stays on his feet midfield, is finally wrestled down from behind by Simon. West Liberty showing blitz, looking underneath. There's the pass complete to Goodale, trying to break a tackle and stays on his feet, hops ahead and gets the first down.
Huge.
I think before that last effort he was going to be close, but Jerry, what a job by him. Basically squatted all the way down right there, but kept his hand down. Just have to get just to around the 10. There is Tanner, right side, lowers the shoulder, pushes the pile inside, spinning away, carrying the pile, fighting for that goal line. He is close. He's going to be down at the 1-yard line. It looks like a gain of 14 on the play. First and goal, Bears. High formation behind Gavin. Hands off to Tanner, second man through, and he's able to get in
there you go,
for the West Branch 1.5-foot touchdown. Goes down as 1 in the scorebook, though.
And that's Tanner's third score of the game.
Oh, there's the squib kick that hits one of the up linemen, and the ball's rolling free. West Branch is on it. West Liberty didn't know it. It's a live ball after 10 yards, and West Branch comes up with it. I think Fed is up off the bottom of the pile. No, that's Caleb Sexton, number 40.
Boy,
he's just going to quarterback sneak it himself, and you don't do that from 6 yards out very often.
Yeah, he's
going to get it.
You know, they were up there with 9 guys in the blocks. Everybody covering the gap, bringing it from the outside.
That line is basically what makes that play. Gavin just has to get the ball and hold on to it and run. Extra point sails right through the uprights. 5:25 to go. Straight drop back to pass. Dangler forced out of the pocket. Now he's got some running room. Throws on the run. The ball tipped up and intercepted. Dakota comes down with it, and the ball goes to the Bears at their own 41-yard line. Hand off Culver. He's got some running room across midfield. He's going to get the first down for the Bears.
That is huge.
44-yard line.
Yeah, the Bears have worked really hard to put themselves in this position to win.
The Bears will start 1-0 on the year. Head back home to open things up next Friday night at home.
Military Appreciation Night. In West Branch and around the country, we say thank you to all the men and women who have paved the way for the opportunity for these young men to play this game on this Friday night in Week 2. Wapello, an upstart 1A program for this year, have winning on its mind.
Straight drop back to pass, looks to the right, and he's got nothing but 3 red shirts as in there blowing things up. Bowie's wearing 61 tonight, it looks like. Play action, roll out to the left, and Bowie is right there to greet him. Back to the 21-yard line, another loss of 10 on the play, and that is going to bring up 4th down. Gavin hands off to Tanner. He looks for running room again, lowers the shoulder, 20, 23, 24-yard line. There's the handoff in the backfield, and Morgan Hartz almost took it out of Mears' hand. Great job by the nose to get in there, drop him back inside the 40-yard line. And they flare it out to Tanner. Looks for a block out there from Bowie. Tries to cut it to the outside. 45, midfield. Turns it up, lowers the shoulder, forced out of bounds into Wapello territory for the first time at the 40-yard line. A gain of 20 on the play. Twins right, double backs for Gavin. Handoff comes near side for Dakota. He looks for a block from Tanner, turns it up, lowers the shoulder, fights to get his head down close to the first down marker. He's going to be maybe an inch short. Now Dakota in motion out of the backfield, gives a quad look to the right, and then a quarterback draw for Gavin, and he jumps over the pile, fights his way inside the 20, down to the 15. It's going to be basically an extra point, 20-yard field goal. Snap, little low, Trey gets it, kick is up, and it just sneaks over the uprights. 3rd and 17. Oh, and they're going to hand it off to, they're going to direct snap it to Moore, and Bowie slows him down, and Federlin comes up, finishes him off along with some help from Hunger. Unbalanced look that way. They're going to counter it, come to Moore on that near side, and he is brought down by Federlin. Gavin, straight drop back to pass. Quick out comes here to Trey, makes the catch, turns it up, carries the defender with him, 40, 42, 43-yard line. A gain of 14 on the play. Hirschman with Twins either direction. Straight drop back to pass, pump fake, goes on the deep route, looking for Eagle. He's behind the defense, makes the grab, 25, 20, 15. Yes. There it is, Jerry Flagel. 52-yard West Branch touchdown. They're showing blitz, play action. They do throw it out there. That's a fumble. Oh. That's a live ball. Wyatt Goodale picks it up. West Branch ball at the 11.
Yeah, that was
a backwards pass. West Branch football.
There's another big play.
There it is.
Yeah.
Gavin alone out of the gun. And he's going to run just straight up the middle. Lots of running room. That offensive line found a hole there. And he is into the end zone for the 11-yard touchdown.
Yep.
Hey, do you see that life right now? He ran halfway up the hill. His whole line ran into the end zone with him. These guys are excited now.
Yeah.
Behind McConaughey. Play action. Roll out near side. Under pressure is McConaughey. He's going to get run down. Dalen Peterson with the speed. Back at the 15. A loss of 9. 3rd and long for Wapello. 8 guys in the box. Handoff still goes to Tanner. Cuts it back. 40, 35. Pushes a man over 30. Carries a man down to the 28-yard line. 16 on the play. First down Bears. Now Dakota comes in motion. They fake it to him. Go on the go route. Looking for Trey in the end zone. He makes the grab with the face guard going on. What an adjustment in there by Trey Eagle. And he makes that a 23-7 game.
There's a lot of youngsters on that kickoff team.
42 is one of the Belk brothers. Can't remember if it's Kinnick or Carver.
It's Kinnick.
There's the catch at the 14 for McConaughey. And he's brought down across the 25 to the 26. Trey handle it. Nice kick. Goes almost over the receiver's head. He bobbles it, catches it back, and is brought down one-handed by Caleb Sexton. Reached out with that left hand, just grabbed onto the back of the jersey and just pulled him down. Gavin will wait about 4 or 5 seconds here. Stand corrected. He kneels down. Come back, get the victory, 24-7 over a game Wapello squad.
And you kept your focus. Coaches made some tremendous adjustments at halftime, obviously. We moved the football and we stuck it. And you're getting better and better and better. Some of you had some hours, you played through that stuff. That's what West Branch football is supposed to be about. I am very, very, very proud of you. It's time that you went and saw your students over there. We're going to have a breakdown.
One, two, three, Bears!
One of the most consistent and powerful programs in all of Eastern Iowa is the Williamsburg Raiders. Coach Kurt Ritchie has a program here, and it's a program rich in success.
Whistle sounds, Miller with a foot into it, squibs it, and we are underway here for the Bears and the Raiders from Williamsburg, fielded by an upback and brought down just shy of the 30-yard line. Same look here, trips left, one to the right, and a bad snap and a scramble for it, and it looks like Brandenburg does come up with it. Hands off left tackle for Tanner, looks for some running room, turns it up, gets a little head of steam, stiff arms one man, tippos down the sideline, and he will get well into Williamsburg territory. They'll say out of bounds at the 40. That'll be 15. Weegan actually comes in motion. They're going to jet sweep it to him. Tries to get inside of Bowie, but he won't get away from Hauser, who throws him down back to the 12-yard line. A loss of 6. Handoff to Goodale on the left side, waiting for a block from Tanner. Looks to turn it up. He's got some running room. 35-30, and forced out of bounds as he gets well enough for the first down. Gavin out of the shotgun. Williamsburg showing blitz. They bring it up the middle. Play action going forward. Trey, he's got the catch. Good job. He had to slow up a little bit. The ball was slightly behind him, but he waited for it, brought it in, gets it down inside the 10. First and goal, Bears at the 9. Snap down, spot, kick right through the uprights. Twins, now they motion Weegan, fake it to him, hand off to the second man through, and he greeted by Bowie in the backfield right as he took the handoff. Bowie just shucked his defender. Same formation, this time the Twins to the short side of the field, and they were going to hand off, fumble, and it looks like Hauser comes up with it. Burns did not get it cleanly, and Cameron Hauser has the ball. First down, Bears at the 49.
There we go.
Bears will come out, trips left. Now they motion Tanner out there, and they're going to flare it out to him. He catches it in stride, looks for a wall of blockers. Nice downfield block by Federlin. And Gavin straight drop back to pass, comes near side. He's got Wyatt wide open, makes the catch at the 20, steps up, and is wrestled down finally at the 17. That'll be a gain of 23, 10 more than they needed. First down, Bears. Straight drop back to pass. Pressure coming. Goes down the middle of the field. He's got Tanner. Makes the catch at the 5. Aaron falls into the end zone for the West Branch touchdown.
Holy cow. First of all, give Gavin Hirschman credit because they had a lot of pressure coming up the middle. He threw that probably a couple seconds before he wanted to.
Got Burns in the backfield behind him. They're showing blitz, play action, looking for the pop pass. It's not there. Throws it anyways. Tipped around, almost intercepted by Federlin and then Dakota, and neither one could really bring it in. Twins to the right. Wardenberg looking that way on the slant. The ball is tipped and incomplete. I think that was Bowie that got his big mid up there. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Tanner straight behind Gavin. Now they motion Goodale right to left. Gavin straight drop back to pass. Goes down the middle of the field and into Goodale's hand.
Oh,
the defender played the ball and it goes right to Wyatt across midfield down to the Williamsburg 41-yard line. There is the quarterback keeper for Wardenberg, and he's got nothing but white shirts as he gets back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Bears showing blitz. Wardenberg rolls out, throws off of his back foot, picked off.
Yeah.
Trey Eagle's going to walk in for a 7-yard interception return for a score.
There you go. There's the backbreaker right there. There's another fumble.
Bad snap, and
West Branch has the ball.
Tanner Lukowski comes up with it. Straight drop back to pass. Good protection this time. Comes near side. Ball floating a little bit, but he's got Goodale. Makes the grab at the 30. Turns it up and brought down at the Williamsburg 20-yard line. Big play for the Bears. They face 4th down and 8. Twin backs. There is Gavin looking for the shuffle pass up to Tanner. He makes the catch, turns it up. 10, lowers the shoulder, pushing the pile. Still on his feet.
Down.
They're still pushing. 5, 4, 3, 2. Holy cow, he was wrapped up at the 7, and he got 5 more yards. Gavin, toss sweep comes near side for Tanner, waiting for a block from Wyatt. Turns it back up and into the end zone. Great job by Wyatt to lead the way, and then Tanner read it, cut it up in, and a 3-yard touchdown puts the Bears back up 23-6.
Tanner could have strung that out, but he knew right away there was enough Raiders out there that he just turned it up against the grain and lowered his shoulder and found his way to the end zone.
Here's the 2-point conversion. They're going to come near side, going for Trey, and a fight for it in the end zone. Jump ball. Who comes up with it? They're going to say Trey. Tie goes to the offense.
That was a wrestling match.
Back out of the shotgun formation. Speed option comes near side for Tanner. Hitting the backfield, slows it up, cuts it back the other way.
Oh, yeah.
Now he's got a lot of green in front of him and looking for a block from Dakota and Gavin. Leading the way down the far sideline, and he's going to get run out of bounds inside the 25-yard line. He's going to run a quarterback draw, and this time the defense went a little too far, and Gavin jumps ahead close to the 10-yard line. They're going to stop the clock. Trey on the slot here with Wyatt to the outside. Tanner's coming. He's going for Trey in the corner of the end zone again, and he goes up to bring it in for the 19-yard touchdown Bears.
Trey Eagle. What an acrobatic catch. Just inside the sideline there, just inside the goal. He cut back in at the last second, went up and snatched it. Perfect throw by Gavin.
So Miller with the approach. This one is going to be a squibber. Bounces up high. Burns once more will field it, and that time he's covered. Bears made sure to get 3 guys around him and bring him to the turf. First play, handoff for Tanner. Left side, cuts it back to the right side, and then cuts it back up 50. He's at the 45 and wrestled down, run down from behind by Spratt, the defensive end. Not before he gets down to the 38-yard line. Play action, they go on the out route up there. Peyton Miller comes up and knocks it away at the last second.
Nice
They were
job.
looking for Alex Redden on the slant, and the sophomore comes up, uses that one healthy hand, knocks it away incomplete. Wild snap again, and they hand it off, and nothing doing for Holt. He gets dropped for a loss. Dalen right there. Gavin straight drop back to pass, looking for the flare, not there. Now he goes on the slant route. Caleb Sexton makes the grab, tripped up barely by Weegan, but he gets out to the 40-yard line, a gain of 17. Straight drop back to pass, going deep. He's got Trey behind the defense, and he runs under it at the 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown Bears, 54 yards away.
Now, if you look, Wyatt Goodale just did a simple spot pass, and he faked it to him, and Trey went deep and got behind his guy by 5 yards.
So it's just one more knee here, and that's going to do it. A dogfight. Bears win, move to 3-0, 39-33, and the Bears gutted it out for the 6-point victory over a very good Williamsburg squad.
Bottom line is our special teams are very poor. Very, very poor. If you get on the field and you're not a starter and you don't do the job, you saw what happened. 2 touchdowns returned and a punt.
Just a reminder to
those things have to change, and in practice we're going to work on those, and we're going to get better. We'll get better how? Together. We'll get better together. I'm still happy with the win. 3-0 is better than 2-1, right? Yeah. Get in here, let's go. Go! Yeah. Way to stick it out. Way to stick it out. Good fight, guys. Good fight. Bears on 3.
1, 2, 3, Bears!
When the seniors sat down towards the beginning of the year last year, our main goals were we wanted to win that district title after last year, losing it to Bellevue, and then just kind of getting back to the same point of a undefeated regular season and then controlling our own destiny in the playoffs.
Mainly take it one game at a time. Don't think about the last game of the year, think about the game you're going up against now. And we don't really, from like week 1, say, hey, we want to make state championship. No, we just say, we go at it every week. If we win that game, then we start with the next week. Even if we lose, we think about the next week. We forget it, keep moving on.
I think our goals coming in for the season were to be district champs, make it to the playoffs, and then eventually make it to the Dome. Having 7 or 8 people back from last year's defense, that's what we took into play there, because obviously defense wins you every game. If you don't give up any points, then it's hard to lose.
Capitalizing off of last year when we lost in the quarterfinals, all of us in my grade definitely thought that we needed to get better, just as a team and as a family in general, so we all needed to work out together and stuff. And we made it a goal to win another conference championship and get back and get even better than what we did last year.
Obviously, we wanted to go 9-0 regular season to where it give us the best, like put us in the best position for the playoffs and stuff. 'Cause, you know, obviously we'll make it to the Dome. Hopefully come out with a ring, but playing one game every week and just focusing, win one, then on the next one.
A lot of the team's goals, obviously you want to start out winning the first game, make a statement that, you know, you're back in your West Branch and, you know, you're gonna be a dominant team this year. And we did that. You know, next goal is to go 1-0 every other week. And after that, you want to win the district championship. And, you know, just a ride to get to accomplish, you know, 4 out of our 6 goals, our 6th one to win the state championship. But to accomplish 4 of your 6 goals, not a lot of teams get to do that, so that was really special.
But at the end of the day, you know, one of our biggest goals is just going out every day and improving as a human being, let alone a football player, you know. And the coaches did a great job with that.
Whistle sounds, Elijah back at his own 10 to receive. This is a high, short kick that Elijah fields at the 19. Angles up to the far side, nothing there, turns it back up and is brought down at the 25-yard line. So that's where the Tigers come out. And guys lined up, Elijah out of the backfield. Now they motion, fake the handoff to Linn. Elijah, nice job by Federlin that time. He's able to fight off the block and stayed home. Maybe a yard on the play. There is Linn, looks for any sort of running room, and Fed slows him down back outside the 15 to the 16, a loss of 3 on the play. Elijah in the backfield this time. Rolls out this way, throws quick for Linn, and he is going to get brought down in the backfield. Great job again, Federlin. And there's a bad snap on the ground. That's going to be a fight for it. It looks like the Bears come up.
Like Bears have it. Yes,
it is. Who is it? Cale Federlin. Gavin out of the gun, straight drop back to pass, sets up that center screen to Tanner, looks for some blockers, he's got it right up the middle of the field, he's up to midfield, look out, he's at the 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, and touchdown!
Wow, what a great play where you had an empty backfield. Tanner just stayed on that right side, let the defenders run in. The lineman threw some great blocks, nice screen by Gavin Hertzman there.
Going to be a rugby kick. Nice punt by Gavin. Hits at midfield, takes a West Branch hop, 40, 35, and it will roll dead at the 31-yard line.
That's flipping the field.
There is Linn on the keeper, and he is stood up right at the line of scrimmage and thrown back. A lot better job now, plenty by those linebackers of filling the holes. There's the handoff for Linn. He gets to the outside, turned back up. Good job by Trey coming up from his safety spot.
I think the Bears are going to play this safe.
End over end kick to Trey Fields at the 32. Angles to the far sideline, 45. Cross midfield, he's got some running room down that far sideline, and he steps out of bounds. We'll see where they spot him. Looks like about the 42. They're going to come. Trey on the halfback pass, looking for Dakota, and he makes the grab, is wrestled down at the 20-yard line. First down Bears after a gain of 30. On the money, spot down, kick up. It's got plenty of leg, and it is right through the uprights with 3 seconds to go. And Dakota in that second wave in the diamond. Bierman to the old school 3-step. Henson will field at the 18. Heads right up the middle of the field, lowers the shoulder, and gets out close to the 40-yard line.
From the 19-yard line.
Gavin, toss sweep left side for Tanner. Cuts it back up on the near side, looking for a block from Fed at midfield, and stays on his feet inside the 40, and they will finally get him at the Tipton 37-yard line. They got it off. They're going to come near side for Trey on the go route, and he turns and makes the grab for the touchdown.
Hirschman's pass is complete for a 21-yard touchdown.
21 yards, Gavin to Trey. Whistle, the approach. High, end-over-end kick that Elijah lets bounce. Fields at the 20 and runs into his own man, and then Dakota drives into him and takes him down at the 27. In the third quarter, Bears up 17-0. Wilkins going to keep it himself and runs into Tanner Lukovsky, who tries to wrestle him down. Wilkins keeps his feet. There is a fumble in the backfield, and Linn is going to get dropped back to the 41. Handoff Tanner left side, cuts it back on the near side, keeps his feet, 35-40, and lowers the shoulders out near midfield. That'll be a pickup of 19. Gavin, straight drop back to pass. Under pressure, now he's able to step up, got some running room. 45, cuts it back to the outside, dives ahead to the 39. Give him 10 on the play, third down and 9. Bears come with the blitz. Linn tries to get it to the outside, and not a lot doing there. He's ahead for maybe a yard on Wilkins. Straight drop back to pass in the end zone. Ball is out, and who's on it? Bears come up with it. Where's it at? First and goal, I believe, at the 1-yard line. And Gavin's just going to sneak it ahead.
And they give him the touchdown.
There it is.
Ball in for a 1-yard touchdown run for the Bears.
Elijah in the backfield. He tries countering left side. Tanner grabs him in the backfield, and then Bowie's able to finish him off. That'll be a loss of a yard on the play.
I would say punted out of bounds.
Almost blocked, almost gets run into. Elijah fields it. They were thinking about maybe setting up a reverse, but the Bears do a good job covering it. Tipton's just going to take one knee.
Quarterback Wilkins.
Yeah, it's a hard-fought win. Let's give a little credit to Tipton. They're a good football team.
Yeah, sure.
but, you know, we beat them by 10. So that means we're a pretty good football team, too. We just had some really poor play in our blocking areas tonight, and we didn't do a lot of really good tackling as well. All correctable. We got to stop this after each game saying it's all correctable. You got to start stepping up to the plate now. We need that upperclassman leadership at this point to do that, right? 4-0, undefeated in the district. That's what you want to do. And now we go with Bellevue. Now, Bellevue a year ago took everything out of you and took away your championship. We owe them. We owe them, right?
Yeah.
Cheerleaders, thanks for being here. Get in here, let's go.
Yeah, boys. Go. Got to do it next Friday, too. Family on 3.
1, 2, 3, family.
Yeah.
Remember how much harder they made it on us last year, all right? We pay them back for that tonight. Play with a little bit of swag. Be a badass today, all right? Bring it in. Let's go, baby. Back to receivers on 3.
1, 2, 3, back to receivers.
I come to the center of the damn field before the thing to shake his hand. Our offensive line's playing really well. We can play with your offensive line. They just right in your face. Now what are you going to do about it? It's time that you guys hit somebody back.
One of the better games on the West Branch football schedule over the last 3 seasons has been against Bellevue, the Comets. It's body blow, trade and punch, left, right, left. Hitting on the field. Bellevue wins, West Branch wins, Bellevue wins. I guess it's West Branch's turn on a Thursday night.
Let's go. First of all, we've never played a game in the history of West Branch High School on a Thursday night. That's cool. This is NFL night. So that's kind of a neat deal for you right now. I think I'm excited about getting to play on a Thursday night. Second of all, the weather's perfect. You can't have better weather. We did the right thing by being here. Now, you need to do the right thing when you play this team. If I don't see somebody hitting tonight, then I'm going to question your character as a man. I mean, knock these guys on their ass from the very beginning. Don't even leave any doubt and make them understand when they get to be 75 years old. I'll never forget the night I went to West Branch and they kicked the shit out of me. That's what we're going to do tonight. Make them wish they never came into our area.
Parker in motion out of the backfield. It's going to be a quarterback run the whole way. Jackson turns it back up and he's driven back. Yeah. Great job turning it up by that line. And then there is the handoff up the middle, and Tanner's read it, and he jumps right on Parker's back. It's going to be very close. First quarter, opening drive for West Branch after turnover on downs. And there's a bit of a high snap, handoff to Tanner. He keeps the legs turning, breaks the tackle, keeps it going, and fights his way ahead as they're ripping at that football. Gets down just shy of the 40-yard line. Showing blitz, now they step back. Looking near side, they've got Trey on the out route, comes back up, gets across the 30 to the 32-yard line, a gain of 13 on the play. Wyatt goes in motion from left to right. Kirschman, straight drop back to pass, good protection, comes near side, looking for Trey. He's got it, the defender beat, makes the grab, and this one's gonna go 80 yards for the West Branch touchdown. That right there is how you respond right back from a score.
Yeah, I mean, right away, you could tell that Hirschman was going to Eagle. It was one-on-one coverage. Trey was just flying down the field. Gavin put some air underneath that thing.
There's the handoff up the middle, and Matty P right there.
Yep.
It's going to be one of 4 or 5 purple shirts that throw him back. They're going to roll out Parker to the right, under pressure as he steps up, throws on the run. Behind the defense, there's Trey at the 41. He's looking for some running room coming back the near side. He's going to get brought down at the 36, but the Bears come back and get their own interception right there. Gavin, straight drop back to pass. Great protection, all kinds of time. Now he rolls out to his left. He's going to run it. He's got a downfield blocked by Trey, and he's going to get run out of bounds close to the 20. There's Tanner, handoff up the middle, bounces off a guy, now comes back near side. It's blocked from Hirschman. Turns the ball to the other hand, inside the 15, 10, dives, and what are they going to say? Touchdown! 20-yard run for Tanner Lukoski, gets the Bears in front. Jackson, hands off, right up the middle of the field is Parker, and he is driven and drilled back. Jackson, straight drop back to pass. Down the middle of the field. It is tipped up. Interception. Holy cow.
Hail Federland.
Twins right. Motion now. Fake it. Come back near side for Tanner. It's a flea flicker. Gavin down the middle of the field looking for Trey, the defender there. Trey makes the grab, and then he's going to take this one 64 yards for the West Branch touchdown.
I'm going to tell you, Trey took that out of the hands of the safety. It was a great flea flicker, but not enough that it fooled everybody.
A nice catch.
Nice kickoff.
Inside the 10 again. That is Waller trying to get to the outside, and good job by that outside on the kick coverage team. Goodale is an H-back on the left side. Straight drop back to pass, setting up that center screen. Tanner's got it. He's got a wide open in front of him. 40, cuts it to the outside. 35, breaks the tackle. 30, 25. He's got one man in front of him and tripped up by Waller inside the 20.
49 speed option. Bowie, give us a good wide call if you have a wide. If we don't have a wide, that's fine.
Give a trips look that way. Trey alone to the right, speed option. They're going to pitch it out to Tanner. He's going to throw it, looking for Trey in the end zone, and he makes the grab. Oh my goodness, he is having himself a ball game.
You can just lob it up there. I'll guarantee you Jeff Bowie could lob it up there. And Trey is just going to go get that.
There is the handoff near side for Tanner. Breaks one arm. There's one ankle tackle. Stiff arms one, stiff arms two, stiff arms three. Out to the 45. Wrestled down at midfield. A gain of 18 on the play. A lot of effort for number 32 right there. Spot down. Kick is got plenty of leg, and it curls right through the middle. Straight drop back to pass. Plenty of time. Goes down the middle of the field. Tanner is wide open. 20. Turns it up. 15. Gets away from the defender. 5 into the end zone for a 43-yard West Branch touchdown.
Wow.
And this one, a sidewinder that Culver will field inside the 10, about the 7. Comes up the middle of the field. He's got some running room. Cuts it back near side and is tripped up out to the 34. Nice return there by Dom. They're going to flare it out there to Parker. Tanner reads it, picks it at the 42. Nothing but green between him and his second pick six of the season. Touchdown Bears.
Boy,
he read that beautifully.
Yeah, and I'm not even sure the receiver even saw it.
Out of the gun, handoff is to Tanner, strings it to the outside, and he's going to have enough for the first down. Wrestled down, stays on his feet, and is able to keep his balance down to the 5, dives inside the 5 to the 2, and what looked like was maybe a 3 or 4 yard gain turns into 21, first and goal Bears. Third and goal, fake it to Tanner, and Gavin's going to dive into the end zone for the 2-yard touchdown run. Jackson play action, looking for the tunnel screen, and Bowie gets the hands up and knocks it down incomplete. And he will just line drive this one. Goodale will pick it up at the 10. Comes up near side, breaks a tackle, looking for a hole, now looking for a block from Trey at the 30, and jumps over a man to the 33-yard line. Berger up under center, tosses to Henson, sidesteps one man, tries to get some running room, 40, 45, out near midfield, wrestled down into Bellevue territory. And start district play at 1-0 for the season.
A lot of improvement. Still need to improve in certain areas. You know, a good athlete is never satisfied. I don't care if you beat him 100-0, you should have been 107, right? That's the way good athletes do. You guys fought hard, you came back, started off a little sluggish, then came back and did a great job. I want to thank the managers. Where are the managers at? They always work their fanny off every single day. And also the cheerleaders, they do a nice job. Jump in here then, let's go. Let's go! Let's go. Break it down. Nice job.
Rambo! 1, 2, 3, Rambo!
Rambo. Rambo.
I just ate crack. I didn't like 7-Up. It made my stomach.
That's why I don't drink Sprite like for fun.
Oh yeah, it's like ginger ale.
Real quick, I think it's fitting that there's train tracks running right through here. We're the train, run right through them. Let's go. Let's go.
Hey, mentality! Mentality tonight. You are the baddest motherfucker on the field every single play, all right? Hey, baddest motherfucker on the field every single play. Beat the man in front of his ass every single play, all right? Let's go. Let's get it going. Let's go. This is
Ready's the coverage team. We are underway from North Cedar and Doug Jackson Field. Goes through the legs of the first guy. Sander will field this one back at the goal line, and he is going to get dropped inside the 10-yard line. Sar, off tackle right side for Hawtrey, tries to cut it back, nothing doing there. He's grabbed and thrown back. Dalen and Federlin, Dakota up in there. Hirsch out of the gun, speed option to the left side, pitches last sec to Tanner. Looks to turn it up, 40, cuts it back outside, 35, 30, 25, stiff arms a man. He's brought down close to the 25-yard line. It will be enough for a West Branch first down. Gavin, straight drop back to pass, plenty of protection, now throws underneath. He's got Goodale, makes the catch at the 10, breaks the tackle down the far sideline, and he's gonna go into the end zone for the 19-yard West Branch touchdown.
Nice job, Wyatt Goodale. Just a simple square out. Hirsch hit him right in stride. All he had to do was break one tackle.
Twins either way. Sar straight drop back to pass, under pressure. Matt Paulson missed him in the backfield, but he slowed him down enough for Dalen to come and finish him off back at the 25-yard line. Handoff goes to Jackson, probing that right side. He fumbles the ball, bounced around, picked up by Wyatt Goodale, and Goody's going to take this one about 20 yards for the defensive score.
At first it went right into Dalen's hands, and I thought, well, shoot, Dalen's going to score here. But then, you know, the football's slippery and it's weirdly shaped, so it kind of rolled, and then all of a sudden it's kind of just right there, and so I just picked it up and just walked in.
Whistle sounds. Federlin's kick. Unruh will field again at the 6. Heads straight up the field, tries to dance away, and is drilled. Holy cow, you got Paulson, you got Nalen, you got Cash Woody, a sophomore that just greeted him. Twins either direction for Hirschman. Tanner in the backfield. Speed option comes near side, pitches it out to him. Looks for the block again across midfield, lowers the shoulder, 45, stays on his feet, and is forced out of bounds as he gets inside the 40. Goodale motions out of the backfield, gives a trips right look. Gavin, good protection, now rolls out, throws across the middle, and he's got Dakota, turns up, lowers the shoulder, fights his way inside the 5. First and goal, Bears at the 4. Gilbert to the right. Off tackle left side is Tanner. He stood up initially, fights his way to the goal line, waiting for the signal. Sar straight drop back to pass, throws on the out route coming near side. It is knocked away by Robertson. Good recovery as he got in there just half a second before the ball did. Gavin, quick out route comes here to Trey, makes the catch, and is tripped up as he gets inside the 40, down to the 38-yard line. Sar straight drop back to pass, under pressure, hit as he throws it. Tanner's going to pick it off, 46, near sideline. He's going to make it 3 on the season. 54 yards, 27-14 Bears.
There's a difference maker right there.
So, first down at the West Branch 48. Handoff goes up the middle, and Thurston is greeted. Who was that up off the bottom of the pile? Hartz, I think. Trips left. Sar with the quarterback keeper, and he is drilled back at the 25.
That's going to cost him a timeout because
Thurston with the approach. This one, another squibber that is rolling around, and the Bears fall on. Jack Buell able to get on this one. Second down and 10 from the 30. Handoff left tackle is Tanner. Cuts it up, now cuts it back to the outside. He's got some blockers on him. Turns it up 20, 15. He's at the 10, stumbles a little bit, gets into the end zone for a 30-yard West Branch touchdown.
Yeah. Nice blocking. That looked like it was going to go wide. Tanner took it off tackle. Saw a seam, burst through there with a really good burst of energy.
Bears showing blitz. There's the pass, and Trey plays the ball beautifully, knocks it down. High formation, Twins left again. Sar's going to sprint out that way. They move the pocket for him. He's got time. Now he's forced out again by Goodale. And Goody's going to trip him up back at the 20-yard line. A loss of 2 on the play. Saar rolls out to his right, steps up, throws back across the body. Goodale jumps up and tips it away, incomplete. A lot of hand fighting going on down there, but no call as both guys were jockeying for position. They'll hand to him on the left side. A little bit of running room as he goes down that far sideline, wrestled down inside the 30. They will fake it to Tanner, looking for Trey in the end zone, and he makes the grab. 7 yards, Hirschman to Eagle. The Bears go up 41-21.
And you knew that was just a matter of time. I mean, North Cedar's been playing Trey for that fade route all night long, and he just made a nice hard cut towards the post, and Gavin delivered it. It was one-on-one coverage.
Bears with that 4-down lineman. There's the handoff. Dalen greets Thurston as soon as he took that ball, and he's dropped for a loss of 4 back to the 21. 2nd and 11. Toss sweep to Henson, comes near side, looking for any sort of running room. Jumps through a hole at the 30, cuts it back up, and is just brought down by the shoestrings as he gets inside the 25 to the 23-yard line. There is the handoff to Thurston, and nothing doing for him.
Good Bears.
Wow. Dalen, and then Hunger, and then Morgan Hartz. Trips right, 1 left, 2nd down and 22 from midfield. Saar fires this one, and there was a lot more contact there as Robertson had the coverage.
Yeah.
The Bears gave up 26 yards in the second half. They gave up 19 yards of passing in the second half.
Yeah.
42-21 the final score. Bears move to 6-0.
The bitching on the referees was better the second half. I did more bitching at them because they needed to understand what a pass interference was. That's over with. We don't live in the past. We live in the future. You're 6-0. You've improved. We got a big home game, the homecoming game coming up. I'm very, very proud of you tonight. You could have folded very easily, and you did not do that. You guys persevere, and you find a way to win. And that's the sign of a champion. You understand? That's a sign of a champion. Somebody got a little banged up. That's all right. That's part of football. Kind of like you banged up, right, Bowie?
Yeah.
Yeah, you've got it. Shit out of here, right, Bo? Woo! All right, Jason.
Really quick, guys. I mean, you guys, fantastic win tonight. Great win moving forward. But this, I'm going to tell you something. Everybody's a part of this, even though it's an individual thing. Tonight with Tanner Lukovsky's 5th career interception for a touchdown, he ties an all-time state 11-man player record.
Ooh, funny moments and stories. There's a lot of like funny stuff that's happened this year, and most of it I can't talk about on camera because, you know.
There's some good ones, but I don't know if I can share them. You'd have to ask Coach Hirsch that one if he'd want to share that one with you. I mean, it was just an awkward encounter that we didn't speak to each other for like 3 days of practice. We just stayed our distance.
Funny memories is probably every day at practice arguing with Tyler about Green Bay and Chicago. We would always have a conversation on who's better over the years and who's better right now. We'd always argue about like 85 Bears, greatest team, and his Packers winning, going to 2 Super Bowls, and I'm
like the funniest or best moment was after the Bellevue game when all of the football guys were coming in to the volleyball game and cheering them on and just bringing another type of energy to the game.
The day me, Dakota Kaleberg, and Jeff Bowie got out of the ice baths and a mishap happened with me. And yeah, we'll just call it, we'll end it there. That's just a mishap happened when I got out of the shed, when I got out of the ice baths. We call it the trench snake, but that's about it, so, yeah.
That's tough. The season was great. There was a lot of funny moments, but for me, I would say funniest moment,
Jack Rummels came to a practice. He was with the offensive line. And we're going through this drill where everyone lines up, you run through, one guy's in a pass set, you punch him off, roll off. Jack's a big guy, so like he's punching hard. And he's going down the line and he gets to Matt Westcott. And of course, Big M's kind of short and Jack's kind of tall. So he punches and he hits him right on his shoulders and he just goes head over heels. And Jack just doesn't even bat an eye, just boom, boom, just keeps punching. Jesus. You know, one that really sticks out to me would be, you know, you think of Matt Paulson, you know, he's really great kid, super nice kid when he's around adults. When he's on the football field, you know, he likes to get under people's skin, you know. So at Williamsburg, he's blocking this kid. I think he was number 45 or something. You know. He goes, number 45. You know, I see that girl is wearing your jersey in the stands, and dude, you can do so much better than that. Wow. And you know, it's like, wow, that was really the first time I got a sense of Paulson's, you know, trash talking throughout the course of the year. I know sometimes, you know, you have to hold him back a little so he doesn't get that 15-yard flag, but that is definitely something that stuck out to me throughout the course of the year.
The linebackers, we kind of had an ongoing conversation of, you know, who had the best hands. And I mean, they can think what they want, but I know I had the best hands. Even though I didn't have an interception, I think I got them.
The beauty, I think, also of the football program, especially this year's team, was the fact that they were very close-knit and they shared a lot of really funny moments with each other. You never knew what was going to come out of their mouth. We went to a movie called Rambo, and immediately they were all Rambo freaks, and they wanted to be like Rambo, and I thought that was kind of cool. So what we did is we got them all Rambo t-shirts, and everybody on the football team got a Rambo t-shirt, and I think that kind of stuck with the team the rest of the year, because we did that in huddles, we did everything else. When it starts getting kind of tough out, you know, all of a sudden somebody yell out Rambo, and this is the way. I think that was really cool.
We're back, in black that is, on a football Friday night in West Branch. I want you now to close your eyes and listen to the sound of the spikes, the sound of the cleats, click, clack, as they're walking down Oliphant Street. Did it get your heart pumping? Did it get your mind racing? Did it get you ready for football? If it didn't, then you need to turn this off and we're going to start all over again. But it's not before we go to work.
You hear me say all the time, it's time to punch that time card. It's time to go to work. It's time to do our job. Everybody do your job for the person next to you, for the people that you love, the people that you care about. All eyes are on you tonight. This is playoff weather. This is playoff atmosphere. Handle business, do your job, and let's take care of business. Our goal is unfinished business. That was our motto, right? So now it's time to go to work. Be the player that you're supposed to be. Love each other. Fight for each other. Everything you got, carry it off the field if you have to. Yeah? 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 Yeah. Let's go. Let's go. Family on three. 1, 2, 3, family.
Bit of a low snap, and then Stevenson throws it himself out here, and Trey Eagle right into the midsection, drops him. That'll be a gain of about 3. Wolf under center, play action, rolls to his right, throws across the middle of the field, and it's tipped up, intercepted by Cameron Hauser. He's got some running room and some blockers on that far sideline. It's finally brought down at the northeast 25-yard line. Play action to Tanner, roll out to the right, go down the middle of the field for Trey, behind the defense, into the end zone. That one's 23 yards, and that's another West Branch touchdown. And there is play action, pop pass down the middle of the field, and it's intercepted by Goodale. He threw it behind the receiver, and Wyatt was right there, catches it in his mitts, and the Bears get the ball at midfield. Toss sweep left side for Tanner. Looks for a cutout block from Gooding. Now a block downfield from Trey. 45 midfield, tripped up as he gets into Northeast territory. They'll say out of bounds at the 45-yard line. A gain of 20 on the play. First down Bears. Toss comes near side, looking for the throwback, looking for Gavin. He's behind the defender, but a little bit of a light throw, and Gavin wrestled down ahead to the 42-yard line. Back to action, speed option comes near side. Hirschman pitches out to Tanner Lukowski. Tanner makes a couple guys miss and races 52 yards. 11 seconds into the second quarter, and the Bears are on top 13-0. Sexton to Eagle for Federland to kick the extra point. Snap spot kick. The approach. And sidewinding kick that nobody's going to field, and it's going to die at the 1-yard line.
Oh my goodness.
McClear has to pick it up, and he's got nowhere to go but the 5-yard line where he's thrown back. Oh my goodness. Second down and 2 from the 24. Hand off to Tanner right up the middle of the field, and nothing but green space as he trots his way in for his second touchdown of the night. There's a crossbuck action, and Stevenson is greeted by Bowie and Tanner. Rebels come up with that double tight I formation. Play action coming near side. Bowie greets Wolf in the backfield and just pulls him to the ground. Back inside the 30. That's going to be a loss of 12 on the play. Same look. Right hash. Hand off to Tanner up the middle of the field. Lots of running room again. Cuts it near side. Looks for a block from Trey.
He's
25, 20, 15. He stumbles a little bit. 5. Dives into the end zone. And yes! 48-yard touchdown run for Tanner Lukowski.
Yeah, and that still doesn't give us another first down, but another score.
Hard count. We go with the quick hitter to Schmidt on the left side. I don't know if he got it. Extra effort, but it looks like he is down right at the line of scrimmage. The Bears stop him. No gain on the play. Turnover on downs. This one, Federland will field at about the 18. Brings it up to the middle of the field. Gets through a small hole. Cuts it to the outside. Looking for a block from Hunger. Stiff arms the guy and is wrestled down out to the 42. Fed with a 25-yard return. The Bears again staying with that good field position. Gavin. Back to pass, hit as he throws it, looking deep for Trey, and the ball is caught by Trey, and he's wrestled down inside the 20-yard line. 2 penalty flags as the defender was all over him, but Trey able to keep the concentration, takes the ball down inside the 20 at the 17-yard line. Same play to him, off tackle left side, cuts it to the outside, looking for a block from Trey downfield, run down by Hughes, but not before he gets inside the 20 to the 19. Well, there is the quarterback keeper, and he fumbles it, and the Bears are going to pick it up and run in the other way. Is that Matt Paulson? No, that's Bowie. Jeff Bowie is going to scramble this one for 90 yards and the 6th defensive touchdown of the season for the Bears.
It's always a blessing to get the ball like that, and on defense, it's so uncommon that it's really just something you dream about. You know, at night you lay there and you dream about getting a scoop and score, and to see it, to have it actually happen to you is pretty crazy.
Kelby hands off tackle left side is Henson. Nice cut move in the backfield. Runs over a couple of more guys, gets down inside the 30 to the 28, a gain of 12. There's the quick hitter to Culver at the fullback spot, and he fights his way into the end zone for the 3-yard touchdown run.
Good job, Dom. And look at those guys celebrate. That is what's cool.
Kick is good.
Yes. How about that for a homecoming highlight?
42 to nothing. A lot of these guys coming over celebrating with him. Trips right for Stevenson from the gun. He's just going to keep it himself the whole time to the right side. Brought down by Camacho among others. 42 to nothing, the final score. West Branch wins on homecoming. They move to 7-0.
Look at this, Gracie.
I love that.
Who is that?
I have no idea.
Good job, you're 7-0. 7-0, 2 games marked. One at a time. District championship is right in your sight, but you can't let up. Because this team next week will play you tough. And then we're back here on senior night, which will be a very emotional night. because there's a lot of great seniors on this team, right? And I'm proud of each and every one of you. Get in, let's go. Go see Heidi.
1, 2, 3, Bears!
Against one of the better teams on the schedule, the Bears put together its best performance of the season to date. Not a bad time to do it.
And from Cascade, Week 8 is underway with a sidewinding kick that Henson will field back at the 6. Angles up the near sideline, looking for a block through a small hole, 30, 35, and spins his way from another defender, pushing the pile, still on his feet, out close to the 40-yard line. Good return, good field position for the Bears. Bears showing blitz. There's the handoff up the middle, and the Bears read that one that time a lot better. 4 minutes to go, first quarter, no score. First time either team has been in the opponent's territory tonight. Henson in the backfield. Gavin fakes to him. Quarterback keeps it to the left side, turns it back up, and stumbles through the hole. Finally tripped up as he gets inside the 15, down to the 13-yard line. A gain of 18 on the play. That was some nice running by the junior quarterback. Fed's going to come out to attempt the field goal here. This will be a 27-yarder from the left hash. The wind will be pushing it with him. Snap, spot, kick, good pressure, but he's got plenty of leg. This one is right through the uprights.
He had 20 yards to spare.
Shuffling guys back and forth, pressure coming. McAleer's gonna go down. Matt Paulson at a defensive end spot brings him down back at the 46-yard line. Play action. Gavin comes down the slant route for Trey, makes the grab, and is wrestled down into Cascade territory at the 33-yard line.
And that whole play was set up by a great fake by Gavin Hirschman.
Tanner kicks this one off the side of his foot down to that far side. Dakota sprinting down the field, and he will let it roll dead at the 3-yard line.
Great punt, great punt.
Great punt, great coverage. Tanner dropping in. Now Gavin's going to roll right and just punt this one himself. Hits at the 15 and will roll down. Dakota will down that at the 4-yard line this time. Come off tackle near side in the end zone is brought down. Jeff Bowie with the safety. A 4-yard loss, and the Bears take a 5-0 lead. McAleer straight drop back to pass. Goes down that far sideline again. The ball up in the air, knocked down by Wyatt Goodale. Incomplete. That will be the final play of the first half. Defensive struggle. If anybody thought it was going to be something else, you would be hard-pressed to believe it. Gavin down the middle of the field for Goodale. Makes the grab across the 30 to the 31. 10 yards and a first down for the Bears. Gavin. Quarterback keep, gets past the first guy, now looking for a block from Fed downfield across midfield, tripped up from behind as he gets inside the Cascade 40-yard line.
Wow, that
big
was
run for the Bears.
Great ball fake by Gavin there.
Play action, looking for Trey, going deep. He's got the wind at his back. Trey behind the defense, goes up, makes the grab.
What a catch!
Did he bring it in?
Yes.
Yes!
That was a Brandon Smith-style catch there.
Gavin, toss sweep, comes near side for Tanner, and he's got the huge seam and nothing but the 5 yards into the West Branch touchdown.
Oh, that gives us some breathing room.
Good block on the outside there. I think that was Bowie, just sealed it. Bit of a really high snap, rolling and running back for it. And Holmes still can't get it. Ball rolling around, and it is scooped up. Trey Eagle is going to make up for the fumble. He's going to scoop and score.
Play.
25 yards, West Branch touchdown. Sexton snap on the money, spot kick, and it is right through the uprights. 7:25 to go, and the Bears have opened up a 19-0 lead. The offense outscoring the defense 10-9 right now. There's a fumble, but it goes right into Holmes' hands, but that slowed him down enough that Bowie, Peterson, Federlin all bring him down for a loss on the play. 2nd and 12, trips left for the Cougars, rolling straight drop back to pass, throws that sidearm one and caught, but brought down right away. Robertson with the lick. There is the handoff, off tackle, near side is Tanner. Big room, 30, cuts it to the near side, 20, now cuts it back up the middle, and he's going to take this one 38 yards for the exclamation point.
Wow. That was big. That was big.
Will be your Class 1A District 4 champions for 2019. 2 weeks from tonight, we will host a first-round playoff game as a district champion. Gavin kneels down one more time, and 26-7 the final score. The Bears win a hard-fought game.
Isn't that incredible, fellas? Yeah. August 1st, one of your goals was to win a district championship. Yeah. Your second goal is what? Make a state tournament, which we're going to make tonight as well. And the third goal is to play in the Dome. Again, we need to go one game at a time. If you do that and you improve all the time and you have each other's back and you can be a family, you got something special. This team has something special. They care about each other. They love each other. When we have something happen, Kevin, come here. Kevin, you guys are there for him, right? Yeah. I want you to say just a couple words and I'll finish it up.
First of all, I want to thank all the coaches this week for stepping in. I couldn't be there, getting you guys ready to play. I know my mom's watching. I'm really damn proud of you guys for finishing this thing off. I can feel the support for the whole community, and it means a lot to me and my family. Okay?
One, two, three, champions!
If you're keeping track at home, that's 8 wins and 0 losses. That's also a district champion. Check that box. Now, leave it all behind.
At this point now, we want to win that last one and have the last 2 games in the Rose Bowl and then maybe go on after that as well.
Well, that would be just terrific. Again, congratulations, and have a great ride home.
This is your night, seniors. Your night. This one you'll live with for the rest of your life. Your night.
It's senior night, week 9 in West Branch. You don't want to go out with a loss. You don't want to leave the seniors with a sour taste in their mouth for the last regular season game they will ever play. Dyersville Beckman comes to West Branch with nothing to play for but pride. And I tell you what, pride, it can get a lot of things done on a football field, and it can win a lot of games. West Branch, strap it on tight. It's senior night. Go out the right way. That's the Bear way.
Good. On your butts. Love you. Love you too, buddy. Love you, bud. Love you too. Good job, buddy. Love you. One day. Love you, bud. I shall love you, bud. Good job, buddy. Love you to death. Love you too. Take care. Love you, big guy. Thank you. You take care. You too. Good job, Polly. Love you, big guy. Thanks, sir. You bet. Good job, buddy. Thank you. Love you. Thank you. Switchy. Good job.
My life.
You bet, bud. Good job, Jackie. Love you, bud. Okay. We love you, bud. Good job, bud. Love you.
Come on, showtime, let's go! Let's go!
Don't play for us, play for this team, all right? Play for the success of this team. Don't take opportunities tonight. Don't take it to them. Kick their ass on every single play, all right? Let's go. Hey, we're a family. Hey, play together. Backs receivers on 3.
1, 2, 3, backs receivers.
You guys have worked your ass off since August 1st. We have a chance tonight to finish a perfect regular season. And that's in honor of the seniors. And you have to carry your load as well, right, gentlemen? A great opportunity, a great time to be a West Branch football player. We're going to hit, and we're going to hit again. And we don't think we can hit anymore. We're going to knock somebody else right on their can. It's that simple, because that's the way we play football at West Branch. We can be friends after the game. Right now, they're their enemies. You got that? Yeah. It's that simple. Get after them. Get after them. These parents in the back have been with you since you've been knee-high to grasshoppers, right? Now pay them back. Pay them back. Jason, let's go. Where are you at?
Make no mistake about it, we're going to pick a fight. We're going to go get in a fight right now, all right? You have permission to go and get into a fight. And just like any fight, it's going to be a knockdown, drag out. And you better come hard with it, come correct. It's going to be a back and forth battle, but we're going to do what we always do, and that's going to win that last round. All right? Remember the emotions that you had last night. Carry it over to the night. Play with each other, love each other, have each other's backs. For 48 minutes, West Branch football, for your parents, for the town, for each other. Everything you got until the whistle blows. Everybody with me? Yeah. Everybody with me? Yeah. Let's go win a game. Let's go win a game. 1, 2, 3, kick that.
Snap and good pressure. Low line drive that Trey lets bounce, fields it on one hop at the 24, comes to the near side, turns it back up 40, 45, midfield, and is brought down by the punter, Klusner, at the Beckman 46-yard line. Good return, great field position for the Bears. Hirschman out of the gun, straight drop back to pass, goes for Trey, wide open, makes the catch at the 17, turns it up, stiff arms the guy.
Get through, yes!
And he goes into the end zone, a 30-yard touchdown for the Bears.
I don't know, what is that, his 9th, 10th touchdown?
That is his 11th, which ties the school record.
Right in their face! Right in their face! Come on, let's go! Good job. Good job. Nice job. Way to hold him. Good job. Nice job. Good job. Good job.
There is Fangman again, hitting the backfield that time. Hartz and Peterson corral him back to the 31 for a loss of 3. Offerman out of the gun, straight drop back to pass. Under pressure by Bowen, He's gonna get him. He won't finish him, but you will get Federlin and Lukowski to drop him back inside the 25. Offerman, straight drop, comes down the seam route, and it is underthrown right into Wyatt Goodale's lap at the 47. Coming for a wall of blockers near side, 20-yard line, breaks another one, 15, steps out of bounds at the Beckman 10-yard line. You give up the interception, you come right back with another one. Bears knocking on the door. Snap, spot, kick, got plenty of leg, and it goes right through the uprights. That is 6 for 6 now.
Wow.
4:32 to go first quarter. There's Tanner near side, cuts it back to the far side, looks for a block from Trey at midfield, turns it up 45, a lot of dancing around. Now he's finally able to get some room and gets ahead for a gain of 11 on the play. Gavin, speed option, comes near side, pitches it out to Henson, looks for a little hole, finds it, cuts it back up, 35, lowers the shoulder at the 30. The freshman fights his way inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. Another 12-yard first down run.
How about that for a freshman coming off the bench?
There is off tackle right side for Tanner. He's got a hole, runs over the safety, dives, stretches into the end zone for the 8-yard score.
Nice job, Tanner. He hit that guy about the 3. He could see the goal line. He lunged, and he reached that ball out as far as he could, and it just crossed the goal line. Good job, Tanner Lukowski.
There's the handoff to Beckman, and he's run into the ground by Jeff Bowie. That is Jeff Bowie's 17.5 tackle for loss on the season. Offerman hands off to Fangman right up the middle of the field.
Yeah.
Nice tackling right there. You got Paulson and Federland both right down at the ankles. Offerman straight drop back to pass. Good protection. Goes
deep again.
And this one well overthrown. Gavin's got it inside the 5-yard line. Stays on his feet. And now he's going to come up on the near sideline. Stiff arms the guy 15. Penalty flag comes in. Bears going to be back inside the 20, but they get the turnover right there. First down. There's the pass for Dakota. Makes the catch 40, 45 midfield, and gets to the Beckman 49-yard line. Staying in that same look. Nailing and Kaelberg right. Goodale and Eagle left. There's the handoff for Tanner on the right side.
Oh, good hole.
25, cuts it back out 20, and breaks the tackle.
No, he's in.
Down the far sideline. Tanner Lukowski, 31-yard touchdown, Bears.
Boy, you could just see that hole open up. There was a nice seam off of the right tackle there.
Now they motion Jagger left to right, looking for him out in the flat. Offerman throws on the run. It is intercepted by Federland in the end zone.
Yes.
Huge break for the Bears defense.
There. Another turnover for this Bears defense.
Bears come out, trips left, Trey alone to the right. Handoff up the middle is to Tanner, cuts it to the right side, gets a block, got some running room down that far sideline, 40, and stepped out just shy of midfield. Offerman rolls out this way, under pressure by Bowie, and he's going to get thrown down. Bowie and Hauser converge on him, back at the 30-yard line, a loss of 10, 4th and long. Gavin, handoff up the middle is Tanner.
Oh, Tanner's got a hole.
40, 35, comes back near side where he's tripped up, down inside the 35 to the 33, 15 more. Speed option near side. Gavin holding it. Now he's going to keep it himself again. 10, turns it up, 5, and is forced out of bounds at the 2-yard line.
Woo-hoo! That's close.
Gavin up under center. He's just going to sneak it himself. Lowers the shoulder. Fights forward. No signal yet.
He's in.
He is in for the 1-yard touchdown run. So that is a big boost for the Bears. Makes it 29-14 pending the extra point. There's the quarterback keeper. And Hirsch is going to keep it himself. Nice little head fake. Cuts it to the outside a second time. Gets a block from Dakota down that far sideline as he steps out across midfield into Beckman territory at the 45-yard line. A gain of 27, first down. Fake it to him. Come with the option back on the near side. Gavin's going to turn it back up at the 40.
Whoa, what a
now
cut.
some running room again on that far sideline. Now a wall of blockers, but he's run down from behind. Touchdown saving tackle there by Nick Hageman. Bears looking to add to a 30-14 lead. Roll out, go down the middle of the field.
Oh,
looking for
wow.
Trey. He's behind the defense, and he
got
comes up with it. A school record, number 12. The defender right in his face, throwing that hand up. Hirschman put it on the money, and Trey brings it in for the score.
That was one outstanding throw and one outstanding catch.
Good job. Good job. Nice play, baby. Good job. Best receiver in the history of the school, kid. Good job. Go, baby.
And that's going to get through the wickets of Ludwig. Back inside the 10. And Andy Henson, nice job. Made him make a decision, and Henson, the freshman, tackles him at the 15. Hirschman up under center. Handoff is Henson on the right side. A little seam there for him as he spins his way down and keeps his feet to the 20-yard line. As they do, the quarterback keeper, and Gavin's going to get it in from 2 yards out. West Branch touchdown. Gas Gassman hands off to Fangman. Drake Berry wrestles him down. The sophomore with the open field tackle back to the 40, a loss of 6.
You see what I say when I talk about how we develop players?
Gassman hands off to Fangman, and Rummy gets in on the tackle along with
job.
Buell and Berry. Here is Henson running up on the kick, makes it at the 16-yard line, and he's got some room at the 40, cuts it back, and wrestled down out to the 48-yard line. Good return, great blocking by those cover guys. That's going to do it. 9-0, district champs. First round playoffs next Friday night, right back here at Butch Peterson Field in the Little Rose Bowl. 44-20 will be the final score.
I think we don't have to have much of a speech when you finish 9-0, do we? I think the 9-0 talks for itself. You guys worked your butts off. All year long, you stayed together as a family. I am so very, very proud of you. Okay? Get here, let's go.
One, two, three, family!
I almost started bawling. Thank you.
Thank you, Butch.
Thank you, buddy. You bet.
Thank you, Butch.
Thank you. Thank you. You're a great kid. Thanks, big fella. I'm glad you're back. Good job. Good job.
Senior night's a tough one. You see it your first 3 years, all the seniors doing it, and then when it's your turn, it's like, whoa, it's different. It's a cool thing to be a part of.
Weird experience, because when you're doing all that stuff as a freshman, you're thinking it's not that big of a deal. You know, you're going to do it lots more, but then 4 quick years later, it's your last one, and you'll just be watching other kids do it, and the meaning that you feel inside of it while doing it is hard to explain.
Like when you're younger, you look at it and say, wow, that's cool, and it's gonna be wild as hell I'm there. But when you're a senior, it just really catches up to you, and it was a special night.
Emotions just flowed me, like, I can't believe it's over already, you know? Wish I could have kept going, you know?
Switching.
Good job. My life.
You bet, bud.
He really did, because I remember sophomore year, I was stick. Not the biggest guy, not the fastest guy, just weak. And then after 3 years of football, I'm much more athletic than my freshman or sophomore year, I'd say. Much stronger, could do more stuff.
When Swish said that, it came from his heart. It was a labor of love from him. Maybe even the most important part of that, it came from the team itself. They really developed a relationship with Swish. Here was a kid that when we first got him, wasn't real talented as a football player, but when he finished it up, he got voted one of the team awards at the end of the year. And I know football meant a lot to him.
Thanks to Butch, changed my life forever.
I think the 4 years really come in like right before the game. That's when everything starts to come back to you and hit you the most, because really you don't really think about it coming into the season. You're like, oh, it's gonna be another 3-4 month season, but really it flies by and it feels like 1 or 2.
It was kind of like a realization that this is kind of like one of the last times when I'll be playing on this field. And walking with my parents is something really special that I can share with them, and I'm really glad that they're there. It's a special feeling that I probably can't recreate again.
I remember all the seniors graduating my sophomore year, and I was like, I still got 2 more years after this. But it flies by. It comes around just like that. So it was a lot that night. Walking out there, giving Butch a hug and stuff, and just knowing that you're playing your last regular season game on the field. So I mean, that was pretty surreal to me, and I don't know. I just always remembered being a kid, wow, that's actually gonna come, playing 5th, 6th grade football and stuff on the field and everything. So yeah, definitely emotional. I got to have Brady back for that senior night, which was really cool, and then Zach the next week. But definitely brings out a lot of emotions, both sad and good emotions. Fortunately, it wasn't our last home game, so it definitely brings out some real emotions out in everybody.
one of the most emotional nights of my life. And, you know, it was the last regular season game we'd ever play on this field, and we had the whole community here to support, and, you know, it really just got us pumped up playing here.
A very surreal feeling, you know, you realize that it's coming to an end, and it's your last guaranteed game on the Little Rose Bowl. And just like looking up at the crowd, like really soaking every moment in, just almost brings a tear to your eye.
A great opportunity to show the state of Iowa what West Branch is all about in football. A great opportunity to honor our seniors. Each and every game we play could be their last, but we're not going to let it happen. We do not want this to be the last game you ever play on the Little Rose Bowl. It's not going to happen. Is it going to be easy? No, it's not. Can you do it? Yes, you can. Everything you have on each and every play. Pin your ears back. Have fun. Get after these guys, because that's what it's all about. Go for it. Go for it. Don't sit around and play not to get beat. Go for it and kick the shit out of them. It's that simple.
Well, good Friday evening. Welcome into November football. Week number 10, round number 1 of the 2019 Iowa High School State Football Playoffs as the 9-0 West Branch Bears welcome in the North Linn Lynx with a record of 7-2. Good snap, nice high spiraling kick.
Really good punt.
Goes over Wyatt's head. Fields it on a bounce back into West Branch territory at the 40. Now he's got some running room down the far sideline. 40, 35, 30, 20. He's got one blocker in front of him. He's going to get run down at the line of scrimmage, close to the 11. Bears are inside the red zone on their first possession. To Trey, spot there, kick up. He's got plenty of leg, and it sails right through the uprights.
There we go.
On a night like this, Quinny, you're going to take any points that you can get.
Yeah, you can.
Fed with the approach. Another sidewinder. Helmer has to field on a bounce, and he can't get on it. Back inside the 10-yard line. Tries to get to that far sideline, and nice open field tackle. Davin Camacho inside the 10-yard line. That's one of your seniors making a play in the playoffs. Miller sets the offensive line. Keeps it himself, off tackle, near side. Tries to get to the outside. Trey slows him up. Ball comes out, and it is picked up by Wyatt Goodale. He's forced out of bounds. Big play right there as North Linn had the momentum to drive, and Trey just played that like a defensive end, Quinny, just on the outside. Played the receiver, got in, and just punched the football out. Oh, they got a wide open Wyatt Goodale, makes the catch 45, turns it up, stays in bounds, and will get wrestled down by Miller at the North Linn 30-yard line. A gain of 31 on the play. There's Miller, looks for some running room up the middle, nothing doing there. Pauly and Bowie, Federlin, Hartz, Peterson, all in there with the gang tackle for no gain on the play. Gavin almost got him off sides there, no flag. Comes near side, nothing there, now steps up, trying to run it. Looks to turn to the outside. He's going to get enough for the first down. Nice downfield block by Sexton. A hurdle move by Gavin, and he's inside North Linn territory at the 42-yard line.
Nice job, Gavin Hirschman.
Goodale motions again left to right, gives a trips look that way. They're going to run that way with Tanner. Turns it up the middle of the field.
Cut.
Some running room. 20, 15, 10, 5, into the end zone. 37-yard West Branch touchdown.
And no flag. And Fed is perfect.
Right into Jim Lloyd's lap once again. Straight drop. Good protection. Now Bowie's on him and brings him down with the penalty flag at the same time. Probably a hold. They're going to wave that one off inside the 20-yard line. Miller, straight drop back to pass, looking for the wheel route. Nothing there. Steps under the defense.
Bowie
able to slow him down. Tanner finishes him off back at the 41-yard line. Turnover on downs on a vicious hit. That's your two defensive leaders playing some football. First and 18 for the Bears from the 32. Gavin, straight drop back to pass. Comes near side for Trey, and he makes the grab at midfield. Miller throws him out of bounds, close to the 40-yard line of North Linn. Off tackle near side is Becker. Strung out, he fumbles the football, and Jeff comes up with it at the 11-yard line. Bowie forced it, Robertson recovers it. First down Bears at the 11.
That is a big break. We got to cash in on this. Minute and a half, 2 timeouts.
Play action, looking to the end zone for Kaelberg, makes the catch, and in for his first career touchdown.
Yes!
11 yards, Dakota Kaelberg gives the Bears a 16-0 lead.
What a well-designed play by Coach Hirschman there.
Miller straight drop back to pass.
There's
Under
Bowie.
pressure, hit by Bowie down that far sideline. And
Yes!
Bryant Goodale underneath the route makes the interception inside the 20. Miller, end over end kick. Culverfield's on the run at the 15.
Run hard.
Comes up the near side and is brought down out at the 39-yard line. Good field position for the Bears on their first drive. Speed option to the right. Pitch goes out to Tanner. He's looking for some running room out there. Stiff arms the guy and is run down into the bench. Out to the 45-yard line. They will keep it with Miller.
No.
He has stood up. Again, that defensive line, you can't pick one of them. You got all three of them. Dalen and Bowie right there to bring him down for a loss on the play. Miller straight drop back to pass, setting up a screen on the right side. It is caught, but Tanner reads it and brings him down in the backfield for a loss at the 23. -4 on the play, 4th and long.
Yeah.
Straight drop back to pass, setting up that center screen. They've got Tanner,
Oh,
and
my
they've got green
goodness.
space in front of him, looking for a wall of blockers. Looks to cut it back on the far side.
he's
20,
in.
15, 10, 5, 54 yards. West Branch touchdown.
Oh, my goodness. They sent Trey in motion. Gavin looked out to him real quick. Northland just flew over there. And then here was Tanner and 3 linemen on the backside screen.
This one, nice high kick. Hilmer Fields at the 11. Looks for some running room, comes back to the near side, tries to stiff arm Jack Robertson, who just reaches
Good
up
job,
and pulls him
Jack.
down at the 25-yard line.
Good, solid tackle.
Miller, roll out to the right, good protection. Now Hartz forces him to throw early, and Trey undercuts the route, picks it off, and it's the Bears ball at the 43-yard line. This defense is fired up, Jerry Flegel. They are hopping around down there. They are ready to play some ball.
This Bear sideline has been energized ever since they came back out again for the second half, and actually the whole ball game.
Play action, slant route comes to Trey, makes the catch right before contact from Miller. Get him down to the 34 and a gain of 11, another first down for the Bears. Miller, quarterback keep the whole way, and he's drilled and driven backwards. Dalen Peterson with the stop for a loss of 3 on the play. There's some pad popping going on down there. Miller, straight drop back to pass, throws down the middle of the field, ball tipped up and incomplete. No flags on the play. Bears turn them away at the 4-yard line.
Holy cow.
Clock runs, 3:15 to go. They're gonna snap it, throw it back to the running back. He's gonna throw it down the field, and Fed is right there to intercept it at the 28-yard line. 23-0 is our final score.
All right, now we get to the second phase of playoffs, right? A big win tonight. Great win. Enjoy it tomorrow, whatever. But then you got Regina. Do I have to say anything else? You need to be focused. You need to be focused and get after those guys as hard as you possibly can. We're going to have you ready to play. We're going to put you in a position to win a football game. Now you got to do it for us. You do that, you know where we're going after that? No. One more. One more is all you have. One more. Get in here. Let's go. Let's go.
Winner goes dome, loser goes home. That's what's on the line as West Branch faces Regina in the quarterfinals of the 2019 Class 1A playoffs. We all know the history, but that doesn't matter. What matters is winning, and winning tonight at the Little Rose Bowl.
This is what you guys have worked for. This is the fun part. This is the reward that you get since working your ass off August 1st. Everything you've got on every single play. And you do that, you'll what? You'll win. And that's what we're here for. We're here for a big win tonight. family. You've done that all year. All year, we've talked family. Tonight, you'll see how that's going to pay off. It's going to pay off. You got to believe in yourself. You got to have self-confidence, and you got to really have that burning desire inside your belly to go and nail somebody. That's football. That's the way it is. You give it up for each other. Are you ready? Go kick some ass.
Well, a good Friday evening. Welcome into a raucous Butch Peterson Field at the Little Rose Bowl as it is November football. It is cold. It is playoff season. West Branch and Regina quarterfinals with a trip to the Unidome on the line. Counterplay comes near side for Tanner. A little bit of a hole. Runs over a man and finally gets out to the 46-yard line. Cook brought him down. Hit him at the 41. Tanner got 5 more after that. Hirschman play action. Steps up, goes down the middle of the field. He looks for Trey. Makes the grab.
Oh, what a catch.
Wick played the ball. Trey Eagle, 49 yards. The Bears answer back.
Oh, my goodness. Great fake to Tanner up the middle. Gavin Hirschman kept the ball, gave Trey time to do his post pattern, and what a perfectly thrown ball. And
snap, spot, kick. Goes into Jim Lloyd's lap once again.
Yes.
Bears respond, 7-7. Cook straight drop back to pass.
Get a rush, yes.
He throws it, and it's well short. Fed with the delayed blitz from the weak side. Makes him throw it 5 yards short. 4th and long for the Regals.
Yeah.
Cook from the gun. Bears showing blitz. And there is the quarterback keeper for Cook. And he is drilled by Wyatt Goodale as he gets down to the 5-yard line. Bears showing blitz. It is Coley up the middle, and that time they knife underneath of it and bring him down for a loss on the play. Handoff comes to Tanner on the near side. Waits for a little hole. Gets it. Step Cook again and is wrestled down inside the 40-yard line. Play action again. Going on the out route for Goodale, who makes the catch. Tiptoes down that far sideline. Bears run it that way with Tanner. Cuts it to the outside. Stumbles a little bit. Stiff arms Cook again at the 5. Keeps the legs churning. Down inside to the 3, the 2-yard line. That is going to be a gain of 11 and a 1st and goal for the Bears. Trying to cut into a 12-point deficit. Hirschman under center is going to sneak it himself into the end zone. Untouched. Touchdown Bears.
Yes. Good drive, Bears.
Feds approach. This one a squibber that rolls around a little bit. Finally fielded at the 19 by Quinlan, and he's run down.
Good job.
Was that Bowie? No, Paulson. Matt Paulson. Cook throwing deep down that far sideline. Robertson with the great coverage and knocks it away.
Good job, Jack Robertson.
Gavin, straight drop back to pass. Pressure coming, flares it out over here for Tanner. Looks for a Goodale block, turns it back up, breaks one tackle, 45. Stiff arms another midfield, down the near sideline. He's got the first down, out of bounds, inside the Regal 40 to the 37-yard line.
Simple swing pass to Tanner.
They're showing blitz. Handoff comes to Coley up the middle, and Cameron Hauser read it beautifully.
Planted him.
Straight drop back to pass, setting up the center screen. Tanner reads it and plants Coley inside the 20-yard line.
And Coley's a little slow to get up. He felt that.
He does. And he's got the first down, keeps the legs churning, fighting his way inside the 5. Is he in? He's down to the 1-yard line. And Matt Paulson trying to get his 5th rushing touchdown of the season. No signal yet as he's brought down. Yes! There we go. Bears take the lead with 43 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter.
First time tonight.
A lot of hands on hips, a lot of emotion out there as these guys know that it's over now.
Yeah.
Bears come up a game short of the Dome. Finish out at 10-1.
Now we honor West Branch for an outstanding 10-1 season. The trophy and medals that you are receiving are in recognition of that great season. Congratulations to Coach Butch Peterson and the Bears on making it to their 27th playoff.
we don't apologize for 10-1 seasons. We don't apologize for winning district championships. We sit back, we listen, and we watch, and we remember all the wonderful things you did this year. We were classy all the way through. You did it the right way. You did everything the right way, and that's all we can ask. I'm very, very proud of each and every one of you, and the coaches, and the cheerleaders, and the managers, and our fans. Keep your heads up high when you walk off this field. You're West Branch Bears, and you always will be. Good job. Get in here.
Coming up there. 1, 2, 3, family.
Good job, Jackie. Good job. Good job. Good job, buddy. Good job. Good job, big fella. Good job, buddy. Good job.
Thank you, bud.
Thank you.
Ready?
Dog out there.
I think the one game that's going to stand out the most to me is the Cascade game, just going up there and knowing that we won the district title that we'd been working for that whole season, and the off-season prior is really going to mean a lot going forward.
The Cascade game, mainly just because of the way our defense played. I think we kind of peaked there. Obviously, the score wasn't too high early off in the game, but our defense really came through, and we played a hell of a game.
I think it's tough to beat Cascade on the road at their place. The first time in the history of the school that we played Cascade on the road, and it was kind of fun to go up there. And I think it was 5-0 at half, like a baseball score, and then they got their act together in the second half and really dominated the football game.
They all were special in their own way. I don't think there was one that was better than the other. I think every week we probably got better than the last, and it was a blast.
Probably the biggest game that stands out for me this season was, I'd say, the win after Tipton week 4. I think that was the third 2A team, third solid 2A team that we handled pretty well, and I think we were just real confident from then on, so that kind of really turned the tables.
I definitely think it was the senior night game, like a lot of emotions in it, and I got to kick one PAT at the end of the game, so I think that really stood out to me.
Probably North Linn is the game that stood out to me the most, probably because the snow with everything that was posted on Twitter about the field and stuff, we didn't know if we were going to be able to play, and seeing all the people getting the field scraped off and stuff, and then it's the first playoff game, so it was nice to come out of that with a victory. The North Linn game, because obviously the snowstorm that hit before the game, and they came and cleared the field off, and kind of had that little snow pile at the end of the game after a big playoff win. It was pretty cool.
That was kind of my plan from the beginning of the game. I saw they'd shoveled it off, so I was kind of bummed about that, but at the same time, it's better playing conditions. And then I saw that there was piles, and I'm like, I have to go over there after the game or something.
Probably North Linn, because we shut them out. And in my opinion, we've made a statement that day saying, hey, we're going to be tough in the playoffs. This team couldn't score on us.
I don't want to say West Liberty because they didn't finish it.
That's true. That stands out in the neighborhood.
Probably Bellevue, because in my eyes, they're always kind of a rival. And I don't know, they always gave me kind of troubles. So, and once we beat them this year, it just felt really good.
The Bellevue game, because coming out of last season, that was our only regular season loss. And so coming into that game, senior year, that was a game that I definitely wanted to win.
Williamsburg, a 2A school, made the Final Four last year, made the Final Four again this year. a good football team, and I think a lot of people thought that we did not have an opportunity to win that game. And I think that we decided, that we were going to be able to do that. We moved the ball extremely well that night, made, again, some critical mistakes in certain areas that kept them in the game probably more than they should have been.
The Williamsburg game, because, that was a really big statement game for us. Obviously, they made it to the Dome this year. They were a really successful football program, and that was a really big statement game coming off of probably our second worst game we played all year at Wapello. We really wanted to come out and make a statement. And I think we did that game for sure, and just really made that statement that we were a pretty legit team for the rest of the year.
To finish that regular season strong, we wanted playoff games at home, and we knew that with those it would help us down the road in the playoffs. And unlike having to go up to Osage and then out to Van Meter, it was nicer for the fans and for us to just keep in a routine throughout the year.
Finishing the season undefeated was definitely, one of the major goals was to go undefeated in the regular season and win the district. Having dropped the game to Bellevue the year before and losing the district championship for that, it was like that was the grind this off season, was to get to that district championship level back this year. And everyone worked their butts off in the off season, and that was our goal, one of our goals, and we accomplished that. And it was just really special to know that this senior class, brought a group of guys together and to get that accomplished, and it was really cool.
Not many people thought we were going to be special until they started noticing, hey, we just beat another team, and then undefeated. No one really thought about that. But I think all of us on our team knew what we were capable of, and we knew that we could be undefeated, and we just went out and did it.
I didn't expect it. I heard West Branch was a good football team and that they had been very good the last years, but I didn't expect us to just go undefeated the regular season. That was very nice.
Even at the beginning of the year, we knew the teams we were playing and what their abilities were, and we knew we were capable of going undefeated regular season.
Well, once we actually got it and won the district championship in Cascade, then won on senior night to get to the perfect 9-0, then we were just set for the playoffs and everything, and we're just straight focusing on North Linn, and we were just right back to our first stage of focusing on one game every week. So it was a really good motivator for us going into the playoffs, just being 9-0.
After we won our last game, I didn't really think about us being undefeated. I thought about how well we played together as a team and all that. Then when I got over my mind saying, oh wait, we're undefeated, that really just showed me how well this team could play together as a family.
We were just all gas, no brakes. It was go, go, go.
You handled everybody, whether it be by 5 touchdowns or by 1 point. It doesn't matter, you just got it done all 9 games.
We're gonna go down as one of the very few, undefeated teams in West Branch history. And with this group of guys, I wouldn't trade it for anything. It was the best time of my life.
Being a West Branch Bear, it means knowing that you're part of a family, not just with the football team or the staff or anything, but with the school, with the community and everything. Like I said earlier, everybody in the community was going and scraping off the field for North Linn game because everybody was ready for it, and we're all a big family in the whole town of West Branch.
All about family and just being one with your brothers on the field, I guess. No matter what, in any sport, especially in football, that's when it kind of all comes together as you're just all one family, kind of one unit.
After changing schools and coming to West Branch, it really created a family for me. The football team was one of my first big groups that really just embraced me and took me in. So being a West Branch Bear to me means having each other's backs, whether we're yelling at each other or happy and having a good time, but being a West Branch Bear means a lot to me.
Just brings that sense of a second family that you have. You always have these brothers and coaches that you can turn to at a moment's notice who are going to be there to pick you up when you're down, or that you can just vent about your feelings or talk about a day like we did with coaches every day. And you're really spending more time with them sometimes than your normal family.
Like Rummy said, it's like it's like a second family. I mean, we were together the 7-8 hours of school and then another 4 to 5 hours afterwards, just hanging out with a great group of guys.
All your teammates are considered brothers to you. You got to treat them like your brother. If they do something wrong, you got to help them out. We all help each other up, build each other up, get better, and have that family aspect.
Being a West Branch Bear, I think, means upholding a long line of tradition. We've, you go back many years and we've always been kind of a football powerhouse, and the name, the Bears, West Branch, has always been kind of synonymous with like just a really tough, nitty-gritty, just nasty team. So a really, for one, tough player, and then on the other side of that, a good person as well.
Through football and being a West Branch Bear, you definitely have some buddies that you can call in the middle of the night if you ever need help.
That means a lot to me, to be part of the football team, to do all the team meals, be around the kids. It made it really easy for me to find new friends, and I still have them, and it's really nice, and I feel honored to be a West Branch Bear.
It means everything, man. Like, time of my life, brothers that you'll never forget, these are your best friends for life. They do anything for you, I do anything for them, so.
Helping to develop young men into just that, young men. Football is far more important than just playing football. It's developing life skills that they can use for the rest of their lives. And you'd be surprised the number of people that, it's tough when they're here, but all of a sudden 10 years later, 15 years later, they'll come back and say, now I see why you pushed just like you did. And I think that's more important to me as a football coach at West Branch than the record. I think developing kids into quality human beings and good fathers down the road and good husbands.
Having brothers for a lifetime. All the people you've grown up with your whole life, playing sports with them, not just football, playing basketball, baseball with them every year. It means you have friends for the rest of your life, and you got memories that you'll remember for the rest of your life. It's a big deal. You'll always be a Bear.
Something special, and not a lot of people understand it. You're like, oh, why does football mean so much in this town? And no one will ever know unless you were on this team, because just the grind that you put in, and not always reaching your goals. That's why you see those tears at the end of the season. Is so much work goes into trying to be successful with this program, and knowing everybody has such high hopes in this town that runs on football. It's really special and something that I'll probably never experience again, and it is really awesome to be a part of.
When you go 10-1, you can never apologize to anybody. That's a tremendous record, and this team should go down as one of the best football teams in the history of West Branch.
Like I said before, hope is a good thing, maybe the greatest of things. For the 2019 Bear football team, they gave us all something to look back on with pride. When you lose and you do not achieve what you want, you begin to lose sight of the ride you were on to get here. You know what that's called? It's hope. As a West Branch Bear, you always have it. You gotta work hard. You gotta put in effort. You gotta be a family. You're part of a family that's always going to be there for you. They put the helmet on the way you did. They wore the same jersey that you did. Because everyone has taken their spot on the line. The long, red line.